Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It is good to be back. I got a good one for you today. Takuma Inoue returns to the ring. He will take on Seiya Tsutsumi. I think I'm saying that correct. I got to watch a lot of tape on both these fighters. Obviously, we were a lot more familiar with Inoue, but there's a lot of tape out there on Tsutsumi. So we're going to get into that. Before we do, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing Blog, on all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, showing you how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. Bring down the house. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticket below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best boxing advice anywhere in the known universe, the best gambling advice in the world right here, just $5 a month. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also subscribe to the other channel, Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. That is Texas Boxing Scene. All proceeds go to autism research and recovery. All right, let's get into this. Is actually, as far as the man in the other side of the ring, Tsutsumi, really good fighter as well, but very, very different. He's not your typical Japanese fighter, although there are some striking similarities that he has to those typical Japanese fighter. He gets a little sloppy, a little wild, snappy puncher, good fighter. This is going to be a battle of range. It's the inside fighter against the outside fighter. He's a come forward guy, excellent body puncher. His body punching is probably his greatest strength. Both guys have worked the body. Combination puncher who stays busy. Good volume. He blocks shots with his arms and his elbows, but he's not difficult to hit. He stays responsible, but he's really basic defensively. He does change levels well. Like I said, offensively, he's good. He uses his jab. He stays behind the jab. He can't really slip shots too much. I would like to see him do it to get on the inside because he wants to be on the inside, but he's got a good jab. He flicks the jab, and that's what he uses to get on the inside. Good pressure fighter, applies pressure, and he stays on you. He comes straight in. He does. You can tag him when he comes in. There's a little bit to him that comes in face first. He gets a little sloppy and wild, especially as he gets tired. You'll see this in the later rounds. He starts to get a little wild. I think this is where he's going to get picked apart, but Inoue can't punch. So he's going to be there. He's going to be there. He's going to be in the fight for sure. He's going to be competitive in the fight. He's not good from the outside, so it's not as multifaceted as Inoue. He's not as complete, but he can switch hit. He can fight from both the conventional and the southpaw stance, and he wants to be in a phone booth. And like I said, Inoue is good, skill-wise. He's skillful on the inside. He just can't punch. And that's going to be a problem because you don't want to trade with this guy. So Inoue's going to want to keep the fight on the outside. If you can do that, Inoue can win. If this gets into a slugfest, it's going to be fun, and Inoue's going to get knocked out because he can't punch. Tsutsumi is good on the inside, skillful fighter. This is an intriguing fight. Like I said, I'm 70% sure Inoue outpoints him. I would say I would give a 30% chance to Tsutsumi to stop him. But those are the two options in this fight. And that's why you guys get to come over to Patreon, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also a little ticket below. $5 a month gets the updated props. We'll get the best props on this fight. But to make money on this fight, all we have, like I said, is the money line. That's all DraftKings has right now. As we get closer, they will drop the props, I'm sure. And that's why you got to join the Patreon. We'll go over it then. But right now, Inoue on the money line, one times bet in a dangerous fight, 27.02. It's not great. I don't love this bet. I would love taking Inoue by decision to get better odds on that, or Tsutsumi by stoppage. And that may be worth hedging it with. We got to see what the odds are. It may be worth to take Tsutsumi by stoppage to hedge that, right? And then load up on Inoue by decision. But those are the two bets you want to make. Inoue by decision, Tsutsumi by stoppage. But for the sake of this, Inoue is going to win the fight. Like I said, I'm 70% certain Inoue wins the fight. Minus 370. Those odds make sense. Might be a little high. Maybe 350, 330 would be a better bet. But $100 bet makes you 127 2702 on a $100 bet. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Remember to join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. It is October 4th, 2024. From Texas to the world. Thank you, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.